If you've been following sports news, you've likely heard about the recent outcry over racist comments, posts, and treatments. A significant portion of the current rise in overt racism has coincided with Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark's entry into the WNBA. Clark, who is white, was the most highly anticipated player to enter the league after her college career.
White girl is successful. White girl more popular. White girl.
Clark's competitors began facing off as Clark and LSU's Angel Reese, who is black, went head-to-head in the NCAA tournament. What both Clark and Reese saw as intense and entirely appropriate competition, along with some playful trash-talking, was quickly labeled by racist fans as Reese's thug behavior on social media. This framing of Clark's matches against other black players has continued into the WNBA, especially as Clark's growing presence has expanded the league's fan base, creating sellout crowds and record-breaking attendance wherever she plays. You might wonder how a league that prides itself on its commitment to diversity has ended up in this situation. But as someone who studies the intersections of gender, race, and sports, I'm not terribly surprised.
It has been my honor to play for this franchise, to play for these fans. I don't know what...
It seems like you may have mistyped. Could you clarify what you meant by lass? I'd be happy to help with whatever you're asking.
It's noise that I don't really listen to, honestly, because I'm in season. I have other things that we need to worry about than what other people have to say. I have a scout. I have 11 other minds on my team and in my locker room that we got to make sure that we're on the same mindset. So I really can't give you the best answer on that because I really don't pay any attention to it. My goal is just to go out there and be the best that I can be for my teammates, both on and off the court, and we're going to go out there and be us.
Las Vegas Aces star A'ja Wilson has openly downplayed Caitlin Clark's achievements, claiming that racial bias and favoritism have contributed to the rookie's rapid rise. While Wilson critiques Clark's ascent, her own dominance on the court continues to solidify her legacy as the best women's basketball player in the world right now. The two-time defending WNBA champion is a strong front-runner to win the WNBA MVP award again this year and is on track to finish her career as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Yet even an icon like Wilson isn't immune to questions about Indiana. What happens when the league's brightest star and its most promising rookie find themselves at the center of a heated debate about talent recognition and the future of women's basketball?
Shooting 37% from outside, knocks down her 20th three over the last 5 games. A'ja Wilson, stop it!
Wilson was recently featured in Marie Claire *, where she discussed the Caitlin Clark effect, referring to the impact Clark has had on the sport. On a podcast, Wilson made it clear that while she respects Clark, she's growing tired of constantly discussing her. She also emphasized that no one should undermine her own work. Wilson had previously mentioned race, suggesting that Clark's increased attention may be due to her being white, something black female players may not experience to the same extent. A'ja Wilson's candid remarks about facing racial bias sparked controversy, especially after she discussed the role of white privilege in elevating players like Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. While trying to praise her teammate Kelsey Plum, her comments were seen by some as dismissive of talented white players, leading to backlash on social media, including a viral video with over 20 million views on X, formerly Twitter. The controversy prompted the WNBA to address player abuse, but Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's response focused more on rivalry and financial aspects than condemning racism. Despite the backlash, Caitlin Clark praised A'ja Wilson, acknowledging that she's the only player who has outplayed her since the Olympic break.
Us as black women, Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, you say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at basketball, obviously. But, like, she understands her privilege and like, pushes her over the top in a sense. It reminds me a lot of you. And I mean, that's...
While Caitlin Clark acknowledges A'ja Wilson's dominance, it's clear that Wilson isn't just a worthy contender. She's rewriting the record books with one of the most impressive seasons the WNBA has ever seen. The Las Vegas Aces center, A'ja Wilson, is having one of the best individual seasons in WNBA history, averaging a league-leading 27.3 points and 11.9 rebounds per game. She also ranks first in blocks and second in steals. A two-time league champion, Wilson is fresh off a triumphant Olympic campaign where she helped Team USA secure a historic 8th straight gold medal at the 2024 Paris Games. Her dominant play this year has left everyone starstruck, including Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark, who spoke highly of the six-time All-Star. Clark praised Wilson's unguardable nature, stating that there's nothing anyone can do to stop her, whether it's her mid-range game, her ability to drive, or her athleticism. Clark added that Wilson affects the game on both ends, showing nothing but admiration for her fellow future MVP as the spotlight on Caitlin Clark intensified. Wilson's stance took an unexpected turn. She unexpectedly defended Clark, a rookie she had previously critiqued. In doing so, Wilson bizarrely seemed to overlook Clark's earlier race-related comments, shifting her focus to supporting the young player.
She's pretty incredible. I mean, you watch her and it's unguardable. There's nothing anybody can do to stop it. Like, she's just that dominant, whether it's her mid-range game, she can put it on the floor. She's just so athletic, but also she affects the game on both ends. Like, she's a really good defensive player, great rim protector, just so athletic. And obviously she's been able to shoot the three pretty well this year too. So it's fun to watch. Like I said, everybody in the league knows you can't guard it. You basically just live with what she's going to do to you every single night. It's just you contain it as best you can, and she's going to make some shots that are really tough. And like I said, it's going to be a tall task. It's going to take multiple people. You just hope to contain it the best you can.
All the way on the right.
Hey, Asia and Brianna. Aya Abdeen for Arizona PBS Quadgate News. So I'm curious to know how Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese both handled pressure as first All-Star players tonight.
Yeah, I feel like they handled it well, just like a lot of rookies would. This is a big moment. This is All-Star break. That means that you're doing something good at the halfway mark. I think they just played their game. They were who they were, and that's all you can ask for. But it's always good when you have rookies in here to just get a taste of the All-Star game and just have fun out there. It's a good fan experience. I'm glad the fans got to see them play on the same team. I know that's a lot when they're on their separate teams. So I think they did pretty good. I think she's been a rookie in this league. She's taking it day by day. I know it's not easy. A lot of noise going around her and her team, but she's taking it as the best way she can. And it's a lot of it. It's just a bunch of, I can't even cuss. It's just a bunch of and I know it gets tired of it, and I know she gets tired of it, but she is who she is, and that's all you can ask for from a rookie. I think the expectations coming in, we're going to be that anyways. Every number one draft pick has those expectations. You're probably never going to live up to everyone's expectations, and I think she's understanding that. She's going out there and being her, and that's pretty much all you can ask for. So hype, no hype, I think she's just being who she is, and that's all you can ask.
I think it's a fun time to be a part of the W. I truly believe that. I think the skill and the talent has always been there, but now it's just the viewership. And so I give a big old clap to the rookie class. I think that's a lot to deal with when you're at that age and you have that many eyes on you. But I think they've done a great job in the league as well. I think the physicality and all that they're going to get used to, but I think especially Caitlin Clark, she's been killing it. And I'm a huge fan, and I never say that, but I think it's fun what she's doing. When it comes to viewership, man, I think a lot of people have a lot to learn about our league, but I think that's a really fun thing. And if you have really anything negative to say about all the viewership and everything that this rookie class is doing, I just think that you're not capitalizing on it, and you might be a little jealous. So for me, I'm all for it. I'm about it. I love all this stuff.
Why does everybody hate Caitlin Clark? And do you hate Caitlin Clark? Come on, talk
dude.
to me.
Absolutely not. I think that she's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day, for real.
But what is that? It might not be from you, but like what is the,